Okay, so today we'll be working on the main shirt pattern. So if you look at the board here, we have all the measurement required for this male shirt pattern. The first one I have here is the neck measurement. The neck measurement, what you need to do is to take the full roundness of the neck like this. Take the full roundness of the down part of the neck with one of your finger deep inside. Now, when you take this measurement, ask if they are comfortable with the measurement. Once they tell you they are not comfortable, so you can easily adjust from this point that you have here. Now, if you are making like a bishop collar with this same pattern, or with this same, you are making a bishop collar outfit, what you need to do, you are taking two of this particular measurement. You are taking the down part of the neck and the upper part of the neck. The down part of the neck is usually smaller than the upper part of the neck. So this is what you do. It depends on how high you want the bishop collar. The first stage is the down part of the neck, which is the regular measurement of what you have. Now we have 43 cm for this down part of the neck. If you are to make a 3 cm length collar, from the side, take up the same 3 cm, which is the down point. Now the upper part of the neck, take the full roundness of it. Now you have the down part and the upper part. You don't need to explain this part to your client because you already know what you are making for the client. So once you take this particular measurement, now work with both measurements, the down part and the upper part, which is the smaller and the bigger part of the neck. With time, once you be getting your sewing technique, you understand the difference between the down part and the upper part. So this is just the pattern. So this pattern can be used for both your shirt and also your kaftan. The next measurement I have here is the chest measurement. I have the chest and the bust measurement. The chest is for male, while the bust is for female. So you have it in your mind that the chest measurement for both male and female is the same thing, just that the names are not the same. Take the full roundness of the chest to your side. This particular measurement, you are also taking two of these measurements. You are taking the firm and the loose measurement. The firm measurement is used to achieve the pattern, while the loose measurement is used to achieve the outfit. Now when you take this measurement, this is the firm measurement. I have 96 here. Now the loose measurement, you do this. Adjust the tape and ask the client if they are comfortable with this measurement. Now this is exactly how you want your outfit to be. This is the loose measurement. Now when you take it around the chest, adjust it towards the tummy part and compare both the chest and the tummy. If the tummy is bigger than the chest, use the tummy ahead of the chest. If the chest is bigger than the tummy, then you have to use the chest ahead of the tummy. That is for your chest measurement. Here I have the chest width. The chest width measurement is from the base of your neck. This is the base of your neck, the down hollow that you have here. You are taking the measurement from this base down, which is 9 to 12 cm. The widest part of the chest falls in between 9 to 12 cm. So what you do from the base, take this measurement down and get the widest part of the neck, of the chest, this way. This is how you take your measurement. For those of us that are putting on t-shirts, don't forget that the t-shirts usually move outside the chest itself. So don't take the joining of this your armhole and use it as a chest width. Please take note, work with the hem line that you have here. The hem line, I repeat, the hem line, not the sewing of your armhole as a chest width. The next measurement I have is the back width. The back width measurement is from the nape. The front is known as base, while the back is known as nape. Now the nape is the bone that we have here. We have 3 bones at the back here. The third one, you start the measurement from the third one, which is also 9 to 12 cm below the base. So you do this and you take the widest part of the back and take from one point to another. Now if you see this measurement, I have back width and half back. What this simply means is if we have the back width, the back width is the complete measurement of the back. Divided by 2 is giving you the half back. Now in some textbook, what you see is just half back. So work with the measurement of the back divided by 2, while some textbook will give you back width. Now the back width multiplied by 2 will also give you the half back, that multiplied by 2 will also give you the back width measurement. The next measurement is the shirt length. The shirt length, you are taking it from your shoulder all the way down to your desired length. I repeat, from your shoulder down to your desired length, how long you want the shirt. Now, if you are taking this measurement, it's advisable you take the measurement from your shoulder. Once you get to where the chest is, also for female, for those with bust, take it down to the under bust and continue from that point down to your desired length. Don't just take the measurement and score all the way down. Let it pass through either the under chest or the under bust. The under chest for male, the under bust for female. Then take it all the way down as your shirt length. My next measurement here is the shoulder measurement. The shoulder measurement is from where the neck drops to your shoulder blade, from NP, which is neck point, to SP, shoulder point. Neck point is like this, down to shoulder point. You can also tell them to swing their shoulder so you get the shoulder blade, the exact shoulder blade. It's wrong for you to make an outfit and you're having this shoulder gaping like this. So always make sure you have the accurate measurement for your shoulder measurement. My next measurement is waist measurement. The waist measurement is the full roundness of the natural waist. The full roundness of the natural waist. Some of this measurement that you have here is actually not in your textbook, but the reason why you have this is to make a perfect outfit. Now, by the time we are done with the pattern, we'll also show you how to work with some of these measurements that are here that are not in the textbook. So the full roundness of your natural waist. The natural waist is where you have the navel like this. Always make sure you allow your tape rule to do the touching. It is advisable not to touch. So take the measurement to the side like this. All measurements should be taken to the side instead of touching your clients. The next measurement is the sleeve length. The sleeve length measurement, you tell your client to pose like this, or like this. They either pose like this, or like this, but I'm very sure they will be more comfortable with this. Now, from this point, you are taking it from your shoulder blade down, passing through your elbow to your wrist for long sleeve. For 3/4, they can also do this from shoulder blade down to your desired length. While for short sleeve, you don't need to do this. Just take it from your shoulder blade down to your desired length for short sleeve. Here I have the next measurement, which is the sleeve width. The sleeve width for short sleeve, you are taking the full roundness of your desired length, how free you want it. It is very, very important to ask questions. Always make sure you ask questions. Sir, how free do you want it? Are you comfortable with this measurement? Should I add more to it, or you want me to leave it like this? Always ask questions so you can save yourself the stress from going back to do amendment and stuff like that. For long sleeve, what you do is, if you are not doing cufflinks, take the roundness of the sleeve width like this. Tell them to place their hand this way, making sure your tape is going in and out like this, making sure your tape is going in and out. This is for long sleeve and you're not doing cuff. For cuff, there's a measurement, they call it cuff/wrist. You either call it cuff measurement or you call it wrist measurement. The full roundness of the wrist, and ask if this is how they want it. They want it this free or they want it this loose. Some clients will tell you they prefer their wristwatch to show. So for that kind of client, just make sure you tighten it a bit so the wristwatch can show. But if they want it free, you can also adjust it. My next measurement here is back to waist. Back to waist is from the nape down to the deepest part of the back, like this. From the nape down to the deepest part of the back. How do you get the deepest part of the back? You can tell your client to spot their navel and don't be the one to touch. Allow your tape rule to do the touching, like this. Square your tape rule to the midpoint of the back like this. This is the deepest part of the back. Then you do this as your back length to waist measurement. So take this as the back length to waist measurement. In some textbooks, you have back length to waist, some you have nape to waist, some you have the back length. So it depends on the textbook that you're working with. Just have it in your mind that they are all referring to the same measurement. So we're done with the measurement required for the shirt. So what we'll be doing now, we'll be working on the shirt pattern using that same measurement that we have here. So the first thing you do, see this as your paper. Now from the top, square down 5 cm and square across. From the top of your paper, square down 5 cm and square across. Now this is my 5 cm that I'm squaring across. So after you do this, you can easily come to this point and create a margin from the side using 2 inches as your margin line and square all the way down to your desired length. You can also use below 2 inches, but it's advisable you have enough margin to put all the write-up that you have around the sides. Now mark 0.0 at this side of your paper, which is this edge. Now I'll be reading from the textbook so you understand what we are doing. Now the next page, step 1 is 0 to 1, sky depth plus 2.5 cm square across. Sky depth plus 2.5 cm square across. So my sky depth measurement is 24 cm plus 2.5 cm, that's giving us 26.9 cm. So take down 26.9 cm as your sky depth measurement and square across. That's 0 to 1. Zero to 1 is sky depth plus 2.5 cm. Step 2 is 0 to 2, nape to waist. Your nape to waist is the same measurement as back length to waist. Now my nape to waist measurement in my textbook here is 42.5. 42.5 cm from point 0. Take down 42.5 cm and write 0 to 2. Here is 0.2. Square across the measurement. My next step here is 0 to 3. 0 to 3 is my shirt length. My shirt length is 81 cm. From point 0, you square down your shirt length, your desired shirt length, but mine is 81 cm, which is 0 to 3. Zero to 3 is 81 cm. So square across this measurement like this. It's an unfinished line, so if you have a paper that is getting to this level, what you need to do, just square across the measurement. You don't need to do any particular calculation for that. So the next line is 1 to 4. 1 to 4 is half chest plus 9.5 or 10 cm. I'll take that again. 1 to 4 is half bust or chest. For male, don't forget we talked about the chest and the bust measurement. For female is known as bust, for male is known as chest measurement. So 0 to 4 is our chest measurement divided by 2. Then square up to 0.5 and square down to 0.6. Now our chest measurement is 100 cm. 100 cm divided by 2 is giving us 50 cm. 50 cm plus 10 cm is 60 cm. So take 60 cm from point 1. From point 1 to 4. This is 0.4. Tell me say we should square up to 0.5. So what you do around the line where you have 0.1, square across that same measurement of 60 cm and move to where you have 0.3. Square across that same measurement of 60 cm. Now do the connection from 0.4 going up to meet 0.5, coming down to meet 0.6. Up is 5, while down is 6. So I'll be changing the marker to the red one so you can easily see what we are doing. The next step is 0 to 6. 0 to 6 is 3.5 cm. 0 to 6, I repeat, is 3.5 cm. Now drop down 3.5 cm and write 0.6. 0 to 6 is 3.5 cm. Then square up to 0.7. From 0.6, square up to 0.7. Zero to 7 is 1/5 neck size minus 0.5 cm square up. So what you do is, our neck size is 40 cm. Now you divide 40 cm divided by 5. 40 divided by 5 is giving us 8. Is giving us 5. Is giving us 8 cm. 8 cm plus 0.5 is 8.5. So what you do, you take from 0.0, come down 8.5 cm and write 0.7. Then you square out from this point. Zero to 7 is 1/5 neck size minus 0.5 cm. Then square up. So what you do is take the full roundness of your neck. Our neck measurement is 40 cm. 40 cm divided by 5 is giving us 8 cm. 8 cm minus 0.5 cm is giving us 7.5 cm. So take the measurement from 0.0, get your 7.5 cm and you mark. Write 0.7 here. Now this you square up is an unfinished line, so just square up for now. The next step is 7 to 8. 7 to 8 is 4.5 cm up. Now take for 0.7, take up 4.5 cm and write 0.8 here. Then draw in neck curve, passing through a 0.2 cm from the angle 45. So this is what you do. From this angle 45 here, square out 2 cm like this. Now use your French curve to connect. Ensure that the curve is passing through the 0.2 cm that you have here. It goes like this. Zero to 9 is 1/5 measurement of 0 to 1, then square out. Take the measurement 0 to 1. We have 25. 25 divided by 5. 25 divided by 5 is giving us 5 cm plus 2 cm, which is 7 cm. 0 to 9 is giving us 7 cm. Then write your 0.9 and square out. Nine to 10 is half back measurement plus 2 cm. 9 to 10, the next step is 9 to 10. Now the 9 to 10 is half back measurement plus 2 cm. Our half back measurement is 20 cm. 20 plus 2 cm is 22 cm. Our 0.10 is like this. 22 cm gives us our 0.10. Then square down to 0.11 on sky depth line and up to 0.12. So what you do, just come to 0.1. Square out the 22 cm like this and mark. Here's our 0.11. Come to 0.0, do the same thing. The 22 cm, you mark. Here's our 0.12. Then connect with your ruler. From 0.10 down to 0.11 and up to 0.12. 12 to 13 is 1.5 cm out. From 0.12, take out 1.5 cm like this and write 0.13. Then square up 2 cm to 0.14. From 0.13, take up 2 cm and write 0.14. So I'll be connecting with my ruler so the line will be very, very visible. Join 8 to 14 with the help of your ruler. Please, 8 to 14 with your ruler. 10 to 15 is 10 cm backward. From 0.10, we are going backward by 10 cm. Right, 0.15 here. 10 to 16 is 0.75 cm downward. 10 to 16 is 0.75 downward. Join 15 to 16 with a slight curve. So what you do, get your French curve, use the slight part of the French curve, not the curvy part, to connect 15 to 16, like this. Indicate yoke here, so you don't mix it. This is your yoke, your shirt yoke. 1 to 17 is half the measurement 1 to 4 plus 0.5 cm. Our 1 to 4 is 60 cm. 60 cm plus 60 cm divided by 2 is 30 cm. Plus 0.5 is 30.5 cm. So from 0.1, square out 30.5 and indicate 17. Square down to 0.18, which is 2.5 cm below waistline. Now this is our waistline. The line where we have 0.2 is our waistline. So what you do, the first thing, from the 0.2, square out the same measurement that we used to get 0.17, which is 30.5. And go below that particular line by 2.5 cm to get 0.18. To get 0.18, 2.5 cm below the waistline. This is 0.18. Then square down from 0.19, from 0.18 down to 19 on your desired length of the pattern. Which is the same 30.5. Now here's our 0.19. Square down with your ruler. 5 to 20 is 4.5 cm square in. 5 to 20 is 4.5 cm downward. 5 to 20 is 4.5 cm downward. Then square in and on finish line too. So what you do from 0.20 rather, square in and on finish line like this. 20 to 21. 20 to 21 is 1/5 neck size minus 1 cm. Our neck size is 40. 40 divided by 4 is giving us 8. Minus 1 cm is 7 cm. So take in from 20, 7 cm to get 21. 20 to 22 is the same 1/5 neck size minus 2.5 cm. Then draw in neck curve. So we already have the neck size measurement, which is 40 cm. 40 cm divided by 5 is 8 cm. Minus 2.5 cm is 5.5 cm. So square down 5.5 cm from 0.20 and indicate 22. Then draw neck curve. You can use your hand with the broken lines to connect this curve like this. That's 20 to 22. 10 to 23 is 1.5 cm down. 10 to 23 is 1.5 cm down. 21 to 24 is same measurement as 8 to 14 plus 0.5 cm. So what you do, square out from 0.16. Square out from 0.16 like this. Now take the measurement from 8 to 14. So what I have here is 16.5. 16.5 plus 0.5 is 17 cm. Now connect from 21 to 24, the same 17 cm on a slanted line like this. 17 cm gives you 0.24. Connect with your ruler. One to 25 is 1/3 chest plus 4 cm. Now your chest measurement is 100 cm. 100 divided by 3. 100 divided by 3. 33.3 plus, I think I'll take that, plus 4 cm. That's 37.3. One to 25 is giving us 37.3, which is 1/3 chest measurement plus 4 cm. 25 to 26 is square up 4 cm from 25. From 25, take up 4 cm to get 26. And join 24 to 26 with the help of your ruler. (24 to 27) is half the measurement 24 to 26. 24 to 27. 24 to 27 is half the measurement 24 to 26. So take the measurement 24 to 26 like this. What I have is 13 is 14 cm. 14 cm divided by 2 is 7 cm. Here's our point 27. Draw in arm O shape through points 14 to 10, 10 to 17, 17 to 26, 26 to 24, passing through a point, a curve 3 cm from 11, 2 cm from 25, and 1 cm from 27. So what you do, the first thing is take out the 3 cm from angle 45, like this. Point 11, 3 cm out. Point 25, take out 2 cm like this. From 27, take out 1 cm. Use your French curve to connect it like this. The first connection is from 14 to 10. Please pay attention to this connection. Just from 14 to 10, you stop. Take your French curve down. Let the French curve meet where you have the 3 cm from point 11, and just rule a curve passing through the 2 cm like the 3 cm like this, and you stop. Flip the French curve this way. From 26, let it meet the 26 cm passing through the 2 cm that we have here. Connect it like this. Also passing through our point 1 cm at point 27. From 26, meeting point 24. This is the curve that you need. (22 to 28) is 2.5 cm out, and square all the way down. 22 to 28 is 2.5 cm down, then square all the way down. All the way down is missing the length of your shirt or your kaftan. The 2.5 cm from 28 square